Hello, hello, Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Aquarius, your first card that comes up for you today is, in fact, the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is for August. So we're talking about August here. So what's happening here with the Three of Wands? This is talking about you getting something that you want, you making something happen. So right now, it feels like Aquarians, you've been waiting and waiting to be able to take your control back, to get something done, get something accomplished, get something to move forward. I also feel like you guys have struggled a lot with heartache, depression, feeling trapped in a situation. Very similar to one of the other signs. I do feel like with the Eight of Swords, this is you. This is you right now in the month of August. Oh my gosh, you are so upset. You can't see what's in front of you. Yes, you are in fact blindfolded. I get it. But you're wanting to make something different. You're wanting changes here. There's been quite some time where you guys have done a lot of comparison, either to you and to another partner, you and to a partner's ex-partner. So I don't know who you're comparing yourself to, but during the month of August, this really you got to get a hold on it. You got to stop this. This here is showing me with the Eight of Swords, that 8 not only being the month of August, wow, but right now, happening right now, there's a message that's going to come in that's going to make you feel like you got released from something, make you feel like finally something is resolved, something is over, something's done. This is definitely going to take you to a different level. This is definitely going to make you turn around and realize that you can walk and stand up right out of those swords. You can walk right between the two swords and get out of it. You can pick up that blindfold and take it off your face. Those ropes that are wrapped around your wrist are not that tight. They look it, but they're really not. They're actually, once you move your arms, you'll be able to get them right out of there. I feel like a lot of you are feeling like somebody's kind of giving you gray hair. Somebody is stressing you to hell out. Somebody's making you feel worried. Somebody is definitely creating you to second guess yourself for a situation. I also feel like a lot of you are wanting to find something out about a situation to ease your mind or take the pressure off or convince yourselves of something different. For some of you, you've been pressured back and forth with a situation or a person. And for some of you, it's like, okay, I'm traveling, but I have no idea where I'm going. I don't know whether you are getting into your vehicle and you're just driving and not knowing where you want to go, but it's happening. It's happening. It's just like, I just got to get out of here. You're feeling quite trapped. And that Eight of Swords made it very clear that that's how you were feeling. Now, a lot of you don't even realize that you have the Wheel of Fortune right in front of you. The Wheel of Fortune is right there at your mercy. The Wheel of Fortune has different highlights and lowlights, true. It also has good and bad as well. It also has a lot of energy of love in it. But at the same time, it has a lot of balance and peace. Wheel of Fortune means pretty much that the universe is saying to you, hey, depending on your energy, depending on the way you're seeing things, depending on how you're looking at things in a positive or negative way. Are you pessimistic? Are you optimistic? So depending on the energy you're putting out is what you're going to get from this Wheel of Fortune. What you're going to get from this Wheel of Fortune is going to be based on what you believe in. Your energy, your power, source, your vortex, so to speak, is what this world's all about, energy. It's all about energy. It is all about you preparing yourself for what's to come. If you feel like you're on doomsday and there's nothing but bad stuff coming because all you do is go through bad stuff, then guess what? That's what's coming. I guarantee you that's what's coming. But if you stay positive, even when things happen that create challenges, create you to be upset, create your schedule to change, create disappointments, okay, welcome to life. But when that happens, okay, oh, my car broke down. I can't drive today to work. What am I going to do? Wow, that's going to give you a chance, an opportunity to talk to a neighbor, a friend, a family member, and say, hey, can you give me a ride? On your way into work, that'll give you time to have that conversation that normally you wouldn't have had, to open up, to be a little bit vulnerable, to put your pride down, to accept somebody's help, because a lot of you are trying always not to ask anybody for help. You want to do it yourself, and you get uncomfortable when you have to lean on or ask anybody else for anything. But the only way that somebody else can get a blessing for doing a good turn or doing a good favor for somebody is by you allowing them to do it. It's okay to be independent. It's great to be independent. But sometimes, when it is needed, we have to ask somebody for help. And it's really important if you guys work on that. Next coming up is you having the opportunity to reach for something that you thought was not in your reach. To have something occur or happen or be created for you, around you, about you. Also, money may be given to you freely. Something may be paid back unexpectedly. There also may be a surprise check coming in the mail for a lot of you. There's going to be an opportunity for you guys to finally do something for yourself, even if it's not very extravagant, very expensive, but it's something that's going to make you feel good. It's something that's going to make you happy and smile. It's time that you did something nice for yourself. No, a lot of you don't have a lot of money to be blowing here and there, and I get it. But it is going to be something that is worth putting you in that happiness spot for a minute, just so that you can kind of just let go of all the pressures and the worries. I feel like a lot of you have been overwhelmed with a lot of situations that have occurred in the past few months. Things that have created challenges that you were never aware in your life that you were going to have to deal with or face. I also feel like there's going to be somebody who you're going to be able to help to lift a burden off of. This person, as I see in the Four of Cups, has a lot of burdens, a lot of worries, okay? This person doesn't know what to make of a certain situation. This person feels like everything is falling apart. They feel like there's no way to find a resolution. They're not even looking in the right place to resolve this problem. They're focused so much on the problem that they're not seeing the solution within it. There is somebody on the outside who's trying to help them, but they're not bringing what that person needs. This person already has enough cups here. They don't need another cup. Maybe they've already drank too much. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who has a drinking or alcohol problem. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who is completely frustrated and just right now not easy to talk to, not willing to negotiate or compromise. Somebody who's maybe creating some sadness or disappointment for you. Somebody who's got you worried that things aren't going to work out. Somebody who's fearful that they're not going to call you anymore or communicate to you. You're afraid that somebody may be hiding secrets or keeping something from you. And I feel like this is all one big bundle of nerves that is causing you a lot of dismay. For some of you, I do feel like you're feeling like there is one more chance, one more opportunity. Maybe if I could just this, or maybe if I could just do that. But you have to understand one thing, and that is it's not always all about you making the changes that are needed, but in fact, allowing the other person to finally stand up for themselves and to be accountable and to make a decision. For some of you, I feel like you're hanging around waiting for somebody to show up. You're just waiting, and you're willing to wait by yourself and be alone, even though you know they may be with somebody else. A lot of you are so excited to be able to catch one more opportunity of love, of somebody bringing love towards you, of somebody wanting to be with you. For some of you, this is going to be somebody new, but for a lot of you, this is somebody returning from the past. This is somebody who created nothing but a lot of chaos in your life and also disappointment. Somebody who may have rejected you, cheated on you, lied to you. This is somebody who may have put you in a tailspin. Oh yeah. For some of you, this person may have caused you to become pretty much the hermit. Caused you, and even though this is not the hermit card, but it caused you to sit by yourself. It caused you to sit there and want to have a drink, to want to just find a way to escape life itself by having a drink and reading something to put you in a fantasy of someplace else. For a lot of you, you have your expectations up so high, hoping and wishing for somebody to come through. But I feel like a lot of you are taking some unnecessary risks. You may be trying to create spells. Some of you may be trying to do something to change the other person's mind. Some of you may be working on ESP or telepathy or astro traveling at this time. But for some of you, you're trying to figure out how to stop something from happening, how to stop something from spinning, how to stop something from moving, how to stop something from changing, or how to stop something from ending. It feels like a lot of you, as I said, were trying to come up with some concoctions, whether you were trying to create magic, whether you're trying to create a potion, whether you're trying to create some kind of spell. But either way, be careful, because those normally will backfire on you and cause you the harm instead of somebody else. So be really careful with that. I do feel like there'll be a final outcome if you can be patient. There will be an outcome of you getting together, of there being a union here, okay? This will definitely talk about the Lover's card, you getting together. I feel like a lot of you are going to reach up for your higher power, and you're going to finally be able to get a sense of normalcy between the two of you. A lot of you are looking back on a situation kind of like the Page of Wands. You're looking back on something that happened in the past that you're not sure if it can be fixed. You're not sure if you can forgive that person. You're not sure how you could learn to trust them again. You're having a lot of trouble, but you are trying to meditate on a situation that has to do with a past hurt. You're praying that this love that was behind you can come through in a better way now, that this person can now be more honest with you. But at the same time, you're fighting yourself. You're very confused, fighting yourself, trying to figure out, what do I do with this mess? It's one big mess. How am I going to resolve this? What am I going to do to make this better? Some of you are really, really stressing out on this, and some of you feel hopeless. Some of you are looking at the cups that you've lost, looking at all the mess on the ground, feeling like, what do I do? I've lost everything. You're so caught up in being the victim that you're not paying attention that, in fact, there's still 2 cups left. One for you and one for your partner. There's still some wine left in that bottle too. So all is not lost. All is not lost. You still have 2 cups. So it's up to you to decide to get very determined, to fight for what you want, to stand up for what you believe in, to give something one more try. I feel like you are definitely being very hopeful, and now you're going to make a wish. You're going to try to draw their attention. Try to get them to come towards you. Try to get them to understand that it is you who, in fact, wants to offer a gift to them. You want to bring something to them. For some of you, you may have a secret to tell them. It may be about a baby. It may be about wanting to have their baby. It may be about wanting to, be their baby. Okay, so for some of you, I do feel like love is going to come in, and there is, in fact, going to be an offer coming very quickly. And then, in fact, there will be a celebration. So we are looking really good for the month of August.